Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Duncan from overlandjournalist.com. You know how it is, you'll relate to this. As off-road overlanders, we have this undying love affair with our 4x4s. We customize them, I call it dressing them up. We spend hours on and taking pictures and admiring them. And then, on those hundreds and hundreds of kilometers where we spend a lot of travel bonding time with our 4x4s. And I think sometimes we spend more bonding time with our 4Bs than with our own families. And today I want to pay tribute to an all-time faithful vehicle I had, and I'll see you just after the show reel. This month marks 20 years since I owned one of my favorite 4x4s so far. So I thought it's fitting that I share a quick video with you on this particular vehicle. This was back in Africa and I needed a 4x4. I didn't have much of a budget. It was a very tiny shoestring budget. So I went out looking for a 4B that fitted into that budget, and I came across this Toyota Hilux. Now, not that I was out there looking for a Toyota, nor was I looking for a Hilux, but I needed something that would fit into my budget. And I came across this Hilux which was an 1989 model, the 2.2 litre petrol motor, puny little motor, but it fitted my budget, so that's what I bought. It had 130,000 kilometers on the clock. The motor was so puny, it had, I think it gave out something like 70 kilowatts of power. I think that works out roughly to about 74, 75 horsepower, and I think around 170 or 172 Newton meters of torque. And considering it had already done about 130,000 kilometers, that number would have reduced a little bit further. And then once I got it, I added a whole heap of accessories and gear onto it, so I didn't help matters by doing that. But despite that, this vehicle took me to some amazing places. And on flat open road, I would have got ecstatic if it reached 100 kilometers per hour, because it hardly did. And my friends used to make a joke and say that I should replace the speedometer with a calendar, because that's how long it took. But the point was, despite being so puny and being agricultural with absolutely no creature comforts at all, this vehicle took me to so many places that it was just amazing, and I got to experience of it. To me, it's not so, the vehicle is a great part of me, and it's more like part of my family. But at the end of the day, what I want to do is I want to get out there. I want to see the country. I want to see places, and the vehicle gets me there. So as much as I love my vehicle, it's something that helps me to get out there. And this vehicle, despite its shortcomings, it was such a wonderful vehicle to have. And it was bulletproof. It didn't break. It didn't let me down once. And since purchasing, as I said, it had close to about 130,000 kilometers on the clock when I bought it. And then eventually, over about a 10-12 year period, I put on another 300,000 kilometers into that vehicle. And in that 300,000, never did I have any problems, nor did it let me down. And not even the slightest of mechanical or electrical problems did I have. If I did have any problems, it was usually it was mostly to do with the accessories or aftermarket add-ons I had done. That's what I loved about this vehicle so much. Because it was puny and underpowered and it had everything going against it, I had to come up with an appropriate name. Now, some of you who've been following my channel would know that I love to name my 4Bs. So I had to come up with a name, and eventually found this, my wife and I found this children's character. It's a cartoon character. It's a little dragon called Petrie. And now the story behind Petrie is that Petrie was this tiny little dragon. It was very small made, but with great amount of effort, Petrie could still do everything the big dragons could do, but like I said, with a lot more effort. And we felt that name was fitting for the Hilux, so we affectionately call the Hilux Petrie. The moral of the story is, apart from reminiscing over this vehicle, and I'll share, just after I've spoken, I'll share some pictures with you of Petrie. The moral of the story here is that you don't need the greatest of vehicles to get out there and start doing overlanding. No matter how far you want to go, no matter how remote you want to go, you don't need to spend tons and tons of money to get the latest and greatest of vehicles or the added on gear. A simple vehicle will get you out there with a little bit of mod cons. So that's my moral of the story today in this video, is that get out there, enjoy your country, and you know, whatever your budget may be, there is something out there that you can get that'll get you out there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a very short video, but I was just reminiscing over P3 and I thought I'd share that with you than just doing it privately myself. So get out there, enjoy yourself. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe. My channel is all about sharing my experiences in overlanding with everybody else in the community. So do subscribe and leave any comments below if you got any similar stories about a vehicle you've loved or you loved over the years, and have any comments, leave it in the comments below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Thursday with another video.
Leaving this place, the sun's about to break. You're riding shotgun.